G.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Woo! Who's this guy? Who let him in here?
Oh god.
Alright,
Get him
so
out.
we got audio, we got everything working, everything is fine. Finally, we are here. Jedi Academy relay race between Team Juanita and Team Carla. Sajiki, what's up?
Dude, I'm pumped. This is it's my favorite part of every hackathon. Let's go.
Yeah, and ESA. I mean, sort of ESA because we were doing that last year. Yeah, so we got four versus four players today, and we're gonna have a bid war going. So the values you see on the screen are our commentary bias towards the teams. Right now, Team Carla contains the best players of our whole community, and Team Juanita are sort of the mid ground. But that might change during the stream depending on how much you donate. So yeah.
Yeah,
and we are actually we are at 1337 total right now. So big good.
Nobody donate.
No, please donate. So
No, please.
Yep.
Yeah, as Hege said, just as a quick explanation again, so this is a relay race. What that means is we have two teams consisting of 4 players, which you can see on the left and right. And what happens is at some point during the marathon, which we split, during the run, which we split in 4 equal parts. Once the first player finishes, the second can go, and so on. And the bid war that Hege is referring to, which is the money you can donate live during the run for us to being extremely biased towards one of the two teams. And currently that is Carla, right?
Yeah, Carla leading with a whopping almost like $50. Let's see if my math is correct. Almost 60. Hold on, yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah,
let's get on our way. Okay. So we have our veteran here.
A special guest.
Yeah, we have a special guest, Presco. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
So
yeah, Presco is basically like the Force Ghost Jedi Master in the background right now. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have as a veteran of many relays, I'm gonna have the great honor of giving the countdown for the two teams.
So go ahead and burn the sacred texts.
Oh, I'll burn the sacred texts. Yes. It will be my pleasure. So, are they ready? Like for sure?
They are ready. You can just do the countdown like we planned.
Do it in Relay Races channel.
Yeah. All right. So that's 3, 2, 1, and go.
Woo! Okay. Okay, so guys, this is Jedi Academy. It's a really cool speed game. We're going to be jumping all the time since this game is running on Quake 3 engine, and there's a thing that is kind of new. We're running any %, and on the top right you see two letters. What are these supposed to be?
So EB means elevation boost, CB means crouch boost.
That's completely correct. And what does elevation boost stand for, which is the most important thing in this run?
Yeah, so if you watch any runs before, that means whenever you jump on anywhere, you're going to lose half of your speed, unless you're jumping downhill.
Exactly. And this is actually Speed Academy. It's not the vanilla version of Jedi Academy, which allows runners to turn on and off the additional movement techniques, which are called crouch boost and spin glitch. And since it's an any % race, we have every player doing what they're most familiar or most comfortable with. And as it turns out, on your left, Okrazi is going for elevation boost. Also, this is a beautiful chain, and both of them are getting it first try.
Yeah,
That's
Testo got that really well. And can you see what they have? They have their sabers like rainbow colored and everything. They are literally the better team here.
Yeah, Carla is, as usual, going for the swag.
Yeah.
Best team, of course, in the world.
I mean, Juanita, just single color. What is this? Like 2017?
It's boring. Especially red. Red is ugly, dude. I hate red.
Yeah,
red is my least favorite
but
color.
it's not even a standard color. You have to cheat to get it, right?
Yeah, that's completely true. Red should be banned from the leaderboards. Am I right?
Yeah, totally. So anyways, they're going through the first couple tutorial missions, and then they're going to their first set of side missions. They are going to be choosing 4 out of 5 in every single tier we have.
Yeah, and actually, both of these players, we didn't mention that at all. Okrazia and Testo probably the two best players in the world right now, especially in Tier 1, which is the first tier of story missions we have. And this is a really difficult skip. Let's see if both of those get that. And Carla and Juanita both get it first try. Juanita, of course, because of luck. But we're not going to stop talking because Rail is actually one of the most fast-paced levels in the game. They're going to be constantly going down here. Watch on the right side. Crouch boost over from Testo. Really nicely done.
Wow, that was so perfect movement so far. So yeah, that totally highlights the movement technique in this game. So you have to be going really fast to be a really good time.
Oh, and Testo actually messing up, giving Juanita a bit of luck, and Arrow cannot be stopped, even though he's running the supposed to be slower elevation boosting strategy while Testo is going for crouch boost. So we haven't even had time to explain what crouch boosts are, but don't worry, we will later in the run.
Yeah, but yeah, this is going to be like a bit over half an hour, I think, because we have 4 players and there's might be some issues and stuff, and they're not all top tier, but these 2 players are very good.
Issues. Yeah, they're definitely the best players in the world right now. Actually, the most, I don't know, in practice. But yeah, both of them finishing really exactly at the same time. This is actually crazy. What is the next level going to be?
So we're going to be going into T1 Danger, which is the first level where we see a glitch called cutscene entering. Well, how does that help us there?
Exactly. So cutscene entering, in this game, you can actually manage to enter any cutscene. Good okay hand by Testo there. I really like that. So both of these players are currently in the cutscene. You can tell from the black bars at the top and bottom of their screens. And what that means is they're actually taking, actually, I don't even know if this cutscene does it. But anyways, once the cutscene ends, it's running right now. You can see there's a guy running around. There's ourselves on the rocks. And once that cutscene ends, they're going to be teleported back to the ship. And in this mission, you actually have to collect 4 pieces of the ship. But you can only carry 1 at a time, and they're going to be collecting the last one. Look on your left screen, Juanita. And actually, that's super close. But Arrow getting lucky, and I think Testo is not going to get it. That's a huge time loss.
How did they do this? Like, Juanita must be cheating, because, you know, they're
like... probably cheating. You're completely correct. So as you can see on your right side, Testo has to go all the way back to that part because he skipped the cutscene a bit too early.
Oh, no.
That's a huge time loss because he also has to go all the way back, and that gives Juanita a big lead of maybe 10 or so seconds.
Yeah, but Carla has like doubled the donation amount, so definitely we have the chat on their side. I think they're going to be pulling through. They have a lot of good players there.
This is such unfair behavior. Juanita messing with Testo's game so that it runs a bit slower. This is just classic Juanita. I hate these guys.
Yeah. Wow, that was so good. So yeah, here again you see the jumping and yeah, every time they turn, they're like, you know, trying to get more speed. So it's a quick 3 engine. I don't know if you talked about that before, but they like every time they turn, we get more speed, and when you land downhill, you don't lose the speed. So you just keep going and going and going, get more and more.
As much as I hate Juanita, I love the next mission. So this is a surprise. Look on your left side. Arrow is going to go for jumps here, and these jumps need to be perfectly matched onto the ground, mapped onto the ground, to go down on every single step. And then on your left side, you will also see canyon climb. And even though Arrow is or Krazi, I should say, is the worst human being in the history of mankind, he's going to get that strat first try because he sucks and he's in Team Juanita.
Oh, but he failed one jump there. That's going to lose at least, like, I don't know, 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
But yeah, going into out of bounds here. So there's just a hole the developers conveniently let us in there. And then there's the sand tractor guys.
Yeah,
you see
look at that.
So usually in that mission, you're supposed to go in there. But what Arrow's going to do on your left side right now is he's going to clip his animation into the sandcrawler, getting that first try
Sand tractor, sorry.
Sand tractor. And now he needs to do all the things that you're supposed to be doing from the outside, reaching through the wall with an animation clip there. Throwing thermal detonators actually allows you to reach your animation through the wall and then push the obstacle away so that the ending of the mission is available.
And then we're going to see the use of force lightning.
And he missed it! What? Team Juanita sucks.
Oh no! Yeah, so you have to clip there and push the droid away, and like Saji said, and then we see force lightning maybe being used, but actually,
look on your right side, Testo gets that first try as well, so he's gonna activate the droid.
They're almost neck and neck there.
Jump up there with a crouch climb. And that's we can't tell if they actually managed to hit it unless the Tusken Raiders spawn. So once you see them spawn, and Testo gets their first try, so that makes them come back.
They're only like 20 seconds apart, I guess, but yeah, wow. So good.
Yeah, that was a huge time loss for Arrow.
Yeah, so force lightning, like you're going to see right there on the left screen, it's going to be able to kill those enemies just a tiny bit faster, because this level is sort of we need to kill a bunch of enemies in a couple parts of the level.
Oh, and actually, Krazi going for the reverse door crouchy, because I guess Muffin is on their team, but he fails it miserably. So,
and I also see we got $5 more for Team Juanita, so...
Oh, nice. So, guys, keep donating so we have to accommodate. Look on your right side, though. Arrow going for the safe strats. He's going for the old version of Cargo Yard. So he's not using the fast lightning strats there to be completely safe. He doesn't miss that. Yeah. Also beautiful lightning there through the door.
I think that strat was coined by Sabusuka, no one else. Like, I think he's the first. Oh, and here we see actually tractor beams, guys. Tractor on the left screen. So. Yeah, so you push those two buttons and you...
is not going for Greedo speed. Oh, that's pathetic. That's classic Team Juanita there. Don't want to save the precious 50 million seconds that it saves. Look on your right side, Testo is also opting out of there. Really smart decision by him, because of course he's not allowed to lose more time.
And look at the saber, it's so cool.
And I think we're going to switch here, right? This is the first occasion of a swap. I think so. I think the next player we will see on your left side, that's supposed to be Tao, and indeed he is going. Don't worry about the stream. I can assure you Tao is going, and he's going fast.
So there we go. Tao is already with the Tauntaun. Yep. So on the left side we see Hoth, which is the first. Actually, I'm gonna have to switch the scene. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna talk. So on your left side, first occasion of vehicles in this game, and actually vehicles are completely broken, as you're gonna see here in a second. On your right side, of course, now for Team Carla, Jo. As you can see again. Right side is using crouch boost. You can see it from the top right.
Okay, we're good.
And Jo is going so fast.
Oh, what is that? That's some cheating going on, but that's actually getting an advantage for Team Carla. If you saw that?
No, I didn't see
some very weird texturing and lighting going on in the cave.
Wow, classic Team Juanita going for mean strats, but look on your left side, he's going to glitch out the Tauntaun. Tauntaun is now glitched, now believes it's an ice skater. It's going to go, and look on your right side, is Jay actually going to go for the fast strat? And he is!
Oh, he gets it!
That's really, really nice. Gets it second try, so that's still going to save time.
Yeah, so the reason they had to do that because there's an invisible wall. Unfortunately, Team Juanita gets the first try, but they have to get over the invisible wall to reach the end of the level way quicker than going
Dude,
through.
I hate these guys for going so quickly, but Jay going for an ultra quick setup, but he messes it up a second try. No, actually, he's still messing it up. So as you can see, getting over there is rather precise, and that's a really nice speed boost going over there.
Okay, Team Juanita is actually gaining up some money on Team Carla, so there's only like $40 difference between these two teams. Anything could still happen.
Also, a big apologies to you guys. We're not able to read donations during this race. There's just too much going on each side.
Yeah, so this level is Hoth 3 because the previous one was Hoth 2. There was never a Hoth 1. And this is sort of...
Hoth 1 was completely lost in the abyss of Jedi Academy development.
Actually, I'm going to quickly read a donation to
What is going on, dude, on JO's screen? Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm going to quickly read a few donations because there's not much happening. Or should we?
I mean, look what's going on.
Wait, what?
Full disco mode. I don't even know what.
Okay. Yeah, so these guys are big memers, of course, like you saw with the OK hand and stuff. So we're gonna see a lot of cool stuff happening in this race coming up. But we got $5 from Drachi, 45 from Monojira, Funky Weapon sending $5, and Chancellor Palpatine sending $14.
Oh,
Whoa.
From the Emperor himself.
Did you hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story that Jedi would tell you.
Okay, yeah,
continue.
So we're approaching the end of Hoth 3, and there's a boss coming up. That's the first occasion of a boss fight. That's Allura, and Allura is actually pretty easy for us because we have a force power. We didn't talk about this. These players are choosing force powers at their free will, and this is going to be...
What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I have no idea.
I've never seen this before.
I love it.
I believe Team Carla is in fact sponsored by the Techno Union.
In fact, Team Juanita is in the lead. So,
dude, I love it. Look on your left side there. Bruno, first of all, dude, that was amazing by Tao. So he did the pulse strat with the EMP, and I really like that he got it first try. It's a really tough strat. What is... Jo, calm the heck down. What?
They're cheating.
Come on.
Our very own...
anyways, let's look away.
Yeah, left side. Left side of the screen is tier 2 trip, and they need to get on top of the mountain.
That's your strat, Heg. Explain it.
So on the left side, you have to go on top of the mountain. They almost got it.
Oh, and there he gets it.
So you use Force Rage, so the bike doesn't kill you, but you have to go. Oh, and they get it finally. So that's really good for Team Juanita. They're in the lead. And that's Tao's guy.
I hate Team Carla because messing with us, commentators, of course. But let's see what terrible strat Jo is going to choose here. He's going to go for Rage 1. So raging is
this is the slow strat. This is the slow RNG strat. Oh, no.
Oh my god, he's going to lose even more time on Team Juanita. And what he has to do there is the bike is supposed to knock him onto the mountain.
Oh, but he didn't get it. He would have got it, but he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't believe in himself.
They have no trust in themselves. Like, what is this? What did that play?
They're just a bunch of worms.
But it's our very own Mikhail who donated the $45 to get Team Juanita in the lead. Wow, we are super hyped.
Shout out to Mikhail who ran, I believe, Human Fall Flat yesterday.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Juanita, I love that strat. Going over to Rogue. Rogue is one of the shortest missions in the speedrun because you can skip basically 90% of it with a nice jump chain that Tao nailed it. I have to say, Tao actually is supposed to be... this PB is much slower than JO's, I believe, by 2 or 3 minutes even, and he's holding up extremely well.
And Team Juanita gaining even more lead with $15.
And what is this again, Carla? Come on! Stop with this nonsense!
Yeah, okay, so next level. Oh, they're going for Wedge, right? Team Juanita
going for
Wedge.
Yeah, I completely forgot that. So since we are freely able to choose the mission order we can do, there's also in tier 2 especially, you can see they're now able to jump higher, by the way. We didn't mention that at all. So they're actually able to choose their missions freely. And it turns out in tier 2 there are 2 competing missions. One is Wedge and one is Rancor. They're pretty much equal, but on different skill levels of the players. They actually one is faster over the other, and it's a matter of personal preference.
And
As
Team
we see on
Carla
the left
failing
side,
the jump 2 times.
yeah, with crouch boost, this is quite a bit more tough, but of course, this is not the reason. Juanita is, Carla is just terrible at this game.
Yeah, so we're going to see, I guess, a route difference here, because our divergence, because Team Carla is going to be going Rancor, I think. Jo is really good at that, of course. On the left
Tao
side.
actually not believing in himself. This is the biggest chain you can do on Wedge, and he actually fell down there.
Yeah,
So
he still had it, though, I think.
And now keep your eyes on your left side of the screen. On your right side, it's just boring Team Carla movement. But what's going to happen on the left side?
Left side, we're going to see the best trick of this game ever done, Moonwheel. And that's just coming down here, so... you guys just want to see maybe Sajiro so
you want to see this is a big time save if he gets
right
this
after
quickly.
this.
So what he's going to do, he's going to glitch. Oh, he gets it first try. I can't believe it. That's amazing. So this is a glitch, a cartwheel that you can see, and he's going to drag him all the way up, skipping 2 elevators. So that saves about 20 seconds there.
So
really
good.
Nicely done. The 360 lightning swag. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's so hot. And actually, Team Juanita gaining even more lead. They're actually $50 ahead of Team Carla right now.
Dude, I love Team Juanita. Team Juanita is my favorite.
Yeah, it's always in my heart. Like, Team Juanita, it's just... you know, it just even sounds better than Carla. You think about the two.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I hate Team Carla, we have to talk about what's going on the right side, because this is a different level. It's tier 2 Rancor, and in Rancor, what you're supposed to do is escort a bunch of prisoners to the end, and there's a Rancor. But what you can do is just mind trick the Rancor into the corner. He's going to forget about everything around him and leaving the prisoners alone. And then what you're going to do is, as you saw Jo do there, is animation clip through the walls to activate all the buttons. Of course, that's cheating. That's why Team Carla would go for something like that.
Yeah, so that's definitely one of the reasons why people are running this Rancor nowadays, because we can do crouch boost and like spin glitch and everything, and that actually makes the level almost as quick as Wedge, even if not quicker.
Yeah, but it turns out Tao is still ahead after Wedge, and there's only one more mission until
they're
we're
not
swap
that
over
much
to the
ahead.
next player.
No, completely.
You're completely right, but there's only Deep Red, and Deep Red is a really, really glitchy and cool level as well.
So we're going to also be changing after Deep Red to the next players, the third players in the relay race.
Yeah, so in Deep Red, keep your eyes on the left side while Tao is going through here. So let's see what his strategy's going to do. He's going to do it for the pole jump. So the pole jump is going on this invisible ledge up there. He needs to pull the trooper, jump on him again. He's up there. Now comes the different part. There's another invisible ledge that he needs to jump on. First try there. Amazing play by Tao. That's really, really difficult. And I get excited for this because now we're out of bounds. We can go on top of this building and skip the entire indoor part. Yeah. And the only thing that's left to do for him is get a jump chain and jump over an huge invisible wall that's between him and the final boss.
But there's no protocol for the situation. Team Carla and Team Juanita are at the same exact donation amounts.
And actually,
we have no...
Okay,
there's no protocol.
Yeah, we can continue.
Do we just shut up?
We have to stop the race, yeah.
Hey guys, we need you guys to... Yeah, we're really sorry, guys.
Black hole will consume us now. Thanks, guys.
But in any case, so, yeah, on the left side on Team Juanita, we're going to see a boss fight coming up, and right after that we see the player change. So we're going to be using Force Sense to make the boss die faster.
No, see the boss. We just can't see him.
Oh yeah, can you talk? I'm gonna switch the players.
Yeah, sure. So on your right side, you see actually Jo, as he should. He's a terrible. No, actually, we're done with this whole because you made the universe getting explode. Thanks guys with the donations. Anyways, Carla is going for another strat, which is slightly slower about Juanita. And there's only one thing left now.
Oh, that was seamless change. That was so good.
Oh, dude, whoever is the restreamer, he's an amazing person. I really love him. But yeah, who's on your left side now? It's Build, and Build actually, with his PB, is probably like around the 40s, so I'm really, really intrigued what strats he's going to bust out on Vijun. So in this game, there's a lot of different ways you can approach levels, and as you can see, he's going to go through this level really safely. He's going to probably take care of these enemies with quite a bit of care, so that he doesn't die, because Vijun is a very dangerous level. And what do you have on the right side? So on the right side, Absurdus is now running, and he gets
what is this?
Jesus Christ, Carla. Holy... heck.
We got some donations again, so Team Juanita is actually
finally.
in the lead, like they
dude,
should.
Because I really hate Carla.
Yeah.
Carla is the worst, dude.
And
So
also,
look on your left side. What a beautiful man.
on the left side,
this.
so go on.
Suomi skip. What is that?
Suomi skip, the Finland skip, coined by Savasuka.
This is actually so
crazy
difficult. I'm really intrigued. Super difficult. He can't see where he's jumping, but he needs to nail these e-boosts. You can see he missed one there, and I can.
They're ahead. So they can try.
They're still ahead.
So they have to jump on these invisible pixels through the mountain, out of bounds. Oh no, they're losing time now. This is really difficult trick. So let's hope that Bill gets it.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Absudius is catching up. I mean, with his weird disco stuff, he's doing the crouch climb strat there in that room, saving maybe a second, and now he's also approaching Suomi skip there.
They're almost
and Bill actually slowing down, and
he gets it. He gets it. I think.
He slowed them down himself down, and now they're screen by screen. Let's see who gets this trick faster.
This is really difficult. This is one of the more difficult tricks in the whole game.
Actually,
I gets it finally.
He gets it now, and also Absudius right behind him. They're both on the invisible edge there.
They're like less than 10 meters apart. Oh my god, this is.
This is completely insane. So, okay, this is not over though. VGN 1 is a really terribly difficult level, and there is a big trick coming up. That's VGN 1. They need to be ledge grabbing this rock here, and whoever gets that first. Actually, they both get it first try.
Oh my god!
So Bill had so much trouble with this in the practice race, and he's gonna go over and double Stuker. We haven't explained this. Stuker is a weapon. You can shoot backwards in order to gain speed, and actually they're both getting it at the same time. I just can't believe this.
Just impossible.
This is so difficult. I'm so proud of these guys.
This is so much better because last time we tried this, and there was so much already. Like one team was so much ahead. That this is gonna be so
actually entering region
much
2 now, and oh my god. Okay, Juanita has a slight lead of maybe 5 seconds, but anything can happen in the next 2 levels. I swear to God, not over at all. We have 2 of the best players in the world coming up for the final part. Actually, just 1 because Hotshot. Hotshot.
We got so many donations. Wow, thanks guys.
So who's in the lead now?
So lead is still Team Juanita by around $15, I think.
Of course, yeah.
25.
But yeah, so one thing we haven't talked about and we can now do since Region 2 is rather linear and indoor level. So a really cool part of these relay races is that we can actually showcase players that would probably never be able to run this run in the marathon because these teams have equal distributions of PBs across them. So we are able to see not only the top strats of the game, but we're also going to see some beginner and rather advanced strats coming out of these players, especially Build and Absudius. I'm really looking forward to some of the strats that these 2 are going to be doing. So
right now I think Build and Absudius are pretty good on like equal terms, and so are Cobra and Muffin and Hotshot Wire. So that's like really good balance we have here. Like balance in the force, you know. Good side bats.
So here another side of the Stuker rifle. You can shoot upwards here, and this is going to make us enter this corridor a tiny bit fast. Did you see the disco ball that true it was? And actually, Absudius is waiting. While on your left side, 200 million IQ by Team Juanita using speed there, because in this game, speed slows down time around you, and he hit an early cycle while Absudius had to wait.
But they're still like 5 or 4 seconds apart. This is absolutely insane. This is a 30-minute run, and just saying it. Actually, 36. I'm gonna update the estimate.
Yeah, I still really hate Carla though. Like this whole cheating thing with the. Oh my god, Carla.
A bunch of memers, just like, guys, take it serious. We're like actual serious gamers here.
Yeah, this is world record gaming right here. Like we're not some
the same
bunch
room.
of people just having fun.
I can't believe this.
Actually, they're fading out the level at exactly the same time.
They're literally screen synced on my screen as well.
Yeah, for me too.
Okay,
so let's see here. There's a bit trick coming up in the beginning of Region 3.
Yeah, so they're trying to get on like skip an elevator by going up here on this
first try, of course, both first try.
That's so big. I really like the jump. It's just so good. Like, you have to really.
I like it when it comes out of Team Juanita. Like Team Carla is just terrible. I don't want to see that ever again. That was disgusting.
Yeah, these levels are just like sort of, you have to grind through them. There's nothing like super huge skips or anything. You just have to grind through them really fast. I guess one thing we could talk is robot room.
Actually, look at this! Team Carla getting trolled by the... this is a big duel that's coming up, and he needs to get out of this elevator, otherwise it's gonna go down! Team Carla getting what
and they didn't keep save either.
The coldest. Oh my god. So he could have just pushed them away, I guess, but this is much better.
What is this? This disco just... Okay, so on the left side, actually we can talk about later maybe, or I don't know, but on the left side we use the same weapon we used before with pull cancelling.
Dude, I'm dead. I'm dead alone.
So yeah, we shoot twice on the droids, but Build is having some trouble with that. But yeah, he finally gets them. So yeah, you have to clear this room pretty fast. Yeah, well, so there's droids spawning behind the doors and AOE damage
Yeah,
and
who cares,
whatnot,
dude?
everything.
Those legendary. This is going to go into the history of Jedi Academy. I know for sure. This is forever going to be called the Obsidians from now.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
that was
so-
Hotshot. That was Hotshot who was on the right side.
Really? No.
Oh no, yeah, it was actually. I'm
No,
sorry, yeah.
yes. Okay.
'Cause, yeah.
Anyways, look on your left side. Another occasion of a boss fight coming up, and this is actually one of the more tougher ones.
Ooh, yeah.
These players are going to take quick care of him because they can enter the cutscene, and the cultist that Carla is now fighting. Oh, yeah, they got
Yeah.
really lucky there. The cultist that Carla is fighting is actually much tougher because, as you can see, you can just roll and
Saber
saber her up the butt.
Yeah. And finally, we are in tier 3 with the highest level force jump and highest level force powers we have. Well, almost. And these levels are... Oh, hold on, they're actually not doing Rift first. No, sorry.
No, on
my
your
bad,
left
my
side,
bad.
here is Biss. So it's Biss and Bounty first, so let's see what these guys decide. Actually, a cool thing, both of these players are going for elevation boost only routes, so no spin or crouch boosting coming out of those. And actually, turns out they're both doing Biss first. Biss is a indoor linear level. As you said before, you not only have access to the highest level of force powers now, but also you can choose the Stuka rifle. Oh, sick swag there,
Yeah.
running up the elevator shaft. Nicely done by Team Juanita, spending 50 force on this slow thing just to show it
Yeah.
off. Thanks.
Yeah, so right now there's a timer. They have to hit the timer and kill a bunch of TIE fighters later, and they have to get there really fast if they want to catch a cycle. Otherwise, well, they just take some bit longer.
Actually, look at this strat. So actually using the rocket launcher there and then activating Protect, I really
That's
like
so
that. That's a good save strat.
really
Smart
clever.
by Juanita
And
there. So
killing that
nice.
one as well. Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah, so you have to take care of these guys. Otherwise, when you drop down the elevator in this shaft in this later portion, also throwing TDs here just to take care of the enemies. This
That's
is
so
really
clever.
Smart. Let's see what Absudis is going to do. He's also shooting the barrier straight away, but he's getting trolled by some guy running in his way. Yeah, that's Team Carla for you.
Yeah, so coming up is the TIE fighter scene, and they'll be riding this elevator back down, and all those guys will be waiting for you. Also, that's a shotgun trooper. So clever, actually, to kill him, because that guy can deal so much damage.
What do you mean? This is Team Carla. They were just
wait.
randomly killing
Actually,
that guy and getting lucky.
it's no dollars right now because it's updating. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Okay.
So Team Juanita.
Team Juanita.
Yeah.
So another thing in this level that's really important that we didn't mention is health management, because you're going to be dropping down the elevator shaft later. And not only is it important to kill the enemy, oh, 6 swag there by Juanita again. Oh!
What?
But 200 IQ quick save. So what happened there is the shotgun trooper actually nailed him and one shot executed him.
They're
and
so
now he
low
has 6
health.
HP, but he is Juanita. Believe in him. It's completely fine.
there's
Juanita
shotgun.
can't.
Oh no, protect!
There. Oh, and 5 HP.
Oh,
This big monka.
is there a backup? Do they have a backup for this?
No. And actually, that gives Carla time to come back because they have a lot more health. And actually, using speed there not to get
so
shot.
Clever.
No, that's Carla.
Yeah, no, I was talking about Juanita actually. So.
Oh yeah, Juanita, 2 million IQ. I didn't see what they were doing, but well done.
Yeah, they pulled the shotgun trooper out, so yeah.
Oh, that's quick thinking and surviving with 6 HP, and they're both
screen synced again.
I just can't believe it.
Okay, one more level, and then we have the final set of players. So then we have a Covert Mafia on the left side, everyone's favorite, and Hotshot Wire, the I guess the prodigy.
Yeah, the prodigy. Actually, what is this red X-wing? Anyways, so Bounty is a really cool level for movement. Both of these guys have E-boost, but not only in E-boost, also in CB and SG, which are the other categories you can run in this game. Bounty is actually a fantastic display of movement because it's really open. You have a lot of ledges you can jump on. As we said earlier, countless times as they're defusing the same bomb at the same time. It's actually not defused, but planned, but whatever. So in this level, you need to be going downhill in order to maintain your speed. So that means every ledge that they jump on and then land on something that's lower will maintain them their speed. And actually, they're choosing different routes here. Juanita going for the 2 million IQ route, going first for the slower bomb, but it's just to show off. I mean, they just want to be sure afterwards they're still going to be ahead and be high five, their invisible high five, and be like, haha, Carla, you lost, even though we lost the slow. We used the slower route.
Yeah, so yeah, this level really highlights the elevation boosting. So you always want to be jumping downhill, and you can go really fast in this level. It looks so cool when you get those cool chains, like really long chains happening. Just
Yeah,
insane.
that's completely correct. And there's only 3 bombs left. Actually, Carla now ahead by about 2 seconds over Juanita. Let's see. And that was a beautiful slide there. Getting a bit lucky. I mean, of course, I was quick thinking and 2 million IQ planning by Juanita. I shouldn't have said that was luck at all. And actually, they're still using different routes. Look at this. Juanita going for the backside bomb first. And that means Nabzuri's getting a quick climb there, an unintentional mistake that cost him. He's actually not going to get that because he's too slow. Because he missed his elevation boost chain. And that's going to cost him a bunch of seconds over Juanita.
Yeah, so next up they're going to be fighting Boba Fett, and we really need to be they need to be looking which weapon Boba is having, because
that's completely correct.
If he has the sniper rifle or the blaster rifle, that's quite a good thing. But if he has the rocket rifle or rocket, what do you call them, rocket launcher, then that's a really bad RNG sometimes.
So yeah, that can be. Yes, and actually, see, Carla has the rocket launcher, so that means if he enters the final area right now, Carla ahead going into the final fight first, but he changed to a blaster rifle, so getting insanely lucky there again. And actually, on your left side, Juanita has disruptor rifle, so let's see if they can do the backup strat. Not enough force here. So what is it gonna be? So hopefully, the bounty hunter is not gonna come down because he has disruptor rifle. So what is this gonna be?
I think Stuker to the face is the only.
And actually, he's gonna rocket launch.
Yeah, that's so clever. 3 rockets hits and that's.
Okay, nice.
Okay, we're gonna change actually now.
We're gonna change over. Oh my god. Okay, that was brilliant. I can't believe the rocket launcher strat. Those brilliant. So you can just go up there. Yeah, Rift. So Rift is the 2 hardest missions of tier 3.
Look on the right side.
Left side. We have Muffin on your right side.
We have IL strats going.
Yeah, this is big cheat. You can't see it in the top right, but actually you can. It's unrestricted, so that means Hotshot on your right side can do spin glitch, crouch boost, and elevation boost, all of them, while Muffin can only go for elevation boost, and Muffin actually going.
Muffin's first!
The EB's chain, that's really well done by Muffin. That's a really tough chain, and he got that first try.
Yeah,
and actually Hotshot dying, and he needs to conserve a bit more of his health here. He needs to roll in order to survive this fall, and go really slowly. That's what you get for using spin glitch.
Yeah,
dude.
and for being in Team Carla, like, seriously, dude. You're against Muffin, the legend, the one and only. Perfect.
And Muffin just finishing Rift with a comfortable 15-second lead, I would say. So this gives us no time to describe what spin glitch is, because Hevel is equally hard. So what's going on in Hevel?
So we have to be climbing all the way up on the top of the tower, and we're going to be saving a bit of forest by using the Stuker to climb up right there. Just saw him doing that. So now he has almost 100 forest, and that allows him to do
beautiful! Oh my god, Muffin, that was beautiful. Beautiful climbs there. You can't do that much better. And he actually gets over there with 50 force. That was perfect. But he does, for whatever reason, he Stukers down. He could have just taken the force there. But still, that was super fast by Muffin.
And Lightning Spire right here. This is RNG, so let's hope for good RNG for Team Juanita.
It's not entirely RNG. If you move quickly like Muffin did there, then you can get through unscathed, and that's exactly what happened. So let's see on your right side, Carla is also going for the climb, getting on Invisible Edge. Very nicely done by Hotshot. I mean, I hate seeing this, but that's some good play coming out of Hotshot. He needs to double Stuker this in order to get over, and he does, but he's very low on force because he messed up earlier.
And Muffin finished the level.
Classic Carla. He does finish, and Carla getting the couch climb up with the Stuker, and I just don't know if Carla can come back from this, Hege.
I don't know, maybe they shouldn't even be, like, just saying. I mean, Team Juanita, so good. And they're in this... Okay, so Team Juanita,
so handsome.
In Tasper 1, in the last set of sort of story missions, we have Tasper 1, Tasper 2, then Core 1, Core 2.
Muffin making 0 mistakes. He has practiced this for sure. Beautiful Tasper 1, so that skipped about 80% of the level already there. And now the only thing that's left to do for him is get on the invisible bridge, taking the care of that
Take
guy.
a bath.
Quick draw, and he's gonna get that first try, of course. That was a beautiful Tasper 1. I just can't believe that Muffin's so good.
Yeah, Muffin is very consistent with this game, just saying. It's so cool.
But yeah, now it's in Tasper 2. Let's see if Carla can do Tasper 1. It's one of the fastest missions. It takes 25 seconds if you do it well, and he's actually going for the shower strats here. Muffin doing the bath strats. And actually, is he going for the RNG? No, he's not opting out of this because he's behind and he's scared. Carla, user, disgusting, but still gets up there. Really nicely done. Shower strats are extremely difficult, so I'm actually surprised Carla is getting this because they're terrible at this game.
Oh, Muffin playing so well, so like comfortably, so safely.
Zero mistakes by Muffin, yeah. And
this
actually
looks so good.
Failing the bridge because see, like the bridge was invisible for Muffin. He still got a first try. Bridge is visible for Carla.
I mean, Carla was still in Tasper 1. What is this? They took so long. I didn't even look at that. Wow.
And Muffin actually taking it a bit of a safer route here. He's gonna go through this room. If he needs to go fast here, he needs to nail these elevation boosts, and he actually fails one of those. That's too bad. Gives Carla a bit of a chance of a comeback, but that's just solid.
They're still ahead,
gameplay.
at least
Thunder
solid
sides.
25 seconds, I'd say.
Definitely, yeah. The Thunder sides are going to be no issue for him because he moved so quickly. Look at this cycle.
Yeah.
They're just opening for him. He can go through, and there's only the boss fight left.
Yeah, so you're going to be fighting Alora, I think. I think Muffin has a really cool setup for this. Let's look at what he does.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen here. Alora, there's many different ways of taking care of her. You can go either light or dark side, and there's strats for all of those, and he's actually going to go light side, as it seems. And what is going to go on here? I'm really intrigued. Waiting for Forrest. Going to get pushed back, and he's... What is this? That's the grip strat! I can't believe this is the grip strat! Dude, I love Muffin.
So, yeah.
This is so innovative. I love this.
That's one of the most hard boss fights in the whole game, just saying, and Muffin just... Like, Alora just gave
what
up.
happened there is he skipped into grip. We didn't see this at all. He skilled into force grip, gripped her, which makes her go the sabers away, and then he's force sped one-shot quick drawed her.
But right now on the left side.
What is going on the left
Korriban
side?
won. You go ahead.
This is Frindor, and what he needs to do... Can't even believe how hard this skip is. If he gets this first try, he's certainly gonna finish first. This looks like a bad setup, though. What he needs to do is throw the saber below the ground into the pillars. There's 2 pillars, and he needs to... And he gets the third try.
First try!
So, actually, Muffin, what he did there is use the saber through the ground, threw it into the wall in a certain angle, so you hit 2 pillars at the same time, and now there's only the final chain. Actually, Muffin messing
We're in the
up
last level with Muffin. This
but
is...
he's so comfortable.
We're one whole level ahead with Team Juanita. Just...
And I'm pretty sure he's going to go for some force grip swag as well on the final fight of this game. There's nothing that can stop him. Juanita is going to win this race. Time is going to come up in 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, this... I can't believe we're already done with this race. This is so much fun.
So what's going to happen here? So there's only 2, and he's going to grip her.
Muffin with the strats.
The God Slayer, and this is time for Juanita.
33-40. 33-40, people.
40. That's
takes
probably like a 31 in-game time, or 32, I don't even know.
Yeah, but between 4 players.
What is going on the right side? Forget about the bias for a second.
Yeah.
So there's also Rindor going on. Rindor, as I said, is a super difficult trick. You don't see what you're doing at all. There's a certain way you have to move here and turn around, move your camera at the perfect way, the perfect rate, and then deactivate the saber at a certain timing. And if you don't do all of these things perfectly, then you're gonna miss this. And as you can see, actually Hotshot getting it now.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate Carla, but 4th try is not even too bad.
They might still get like just a tiny bit like over a minute behind Muffin there, or I guess Team Juanita.
And actually, the spin the chain. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love that. Oh,
that's a cool one.
I mean, I hate that, but I love that. That's such a nice way. We haven't talked about what Spingles is. Spingles is actually a way when you spin your lightsaber, you can actually keep your speed regardless of where you are, even when you go uphill or whatever.
Will he get a cartwheel? Let's see, the final jump. No, he didn't get it. Oh, too bad.
Okay, that's too bad. It's only the last fight. Time is going to come up.
Oh, he died on the door! He died on the door! So he was still traveling in the cutscene, and look at the fall.
I've never seen this in my life, dude. I just can't believe it. So what happened is the door crushed him. Can't believe this.
And that's time, 35-08.
Carla. Oh my god. I have no words for this race. This is too good.
This was neck and neck until Bounty, I'd say, was it?
Yeah. I just don't even believe. Yeah. I don't have no idea what was going on. Okay. Anyways, so that was Jedi Academy relay race. We raised $2 million. Thanks. We smashed AGDQ 2016's total amount.
I think we made like $300 during this run.
So thanks a lot, guys.
Wow.
There's actually more Jedi Academy coming up after this. But first of all, let's actually get all of them in here so they can talk at the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the classic way of finishing a relay. I'm gonna move Carlos. You're gonna move 1. Okay. Okay. Go. Guys, hello, you're on stream, go talk.
The rigged! The game is rigged! Zimcho1. Subscribe to Zimcho1.
Easy.
Get some faces.
We won.
Sorry,
Game was rigged. Game was rigged.
Did you guys look at it?
Somebody broke my trip.
So we got like $300 total donations during this run. That was so good.
Wow.
Yeah, that was me.
Congrats.
Look at Kyle!
What's going on in Carla still? I don't even know.
He's freaking memers, dude.
Subscribe to Zimcho1.
But yeah, okay, so That was the relay race. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Subscribe to Zimchi One.
Subscribe to Zimchi One.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, Smirch.